feelings is so hurt right now. So I just moved to Atlanta from Tampa, Florida, right? Let me just say right now, I miss my nail tech. So I came to a nail salon. I already said that I was done with nail salons from the last bad experience that I had. But I walk in here and I'm like, all right, I'm going to let him take off my nails or whatever. First thing he said was, wow, where did you get these done at? And I told him Tampa, but he was so surprised because I'm like, yeah, like y'all nails ain't touching this. I'm sorry. Long story short, he had finished taking off the nails or whatever, and he started to put on the tips. Mind you, I'm looking in my phone, and I'm on my phone. I'm not paying attention to what he's doing with the tips. By the time he only had 2 fingers left to do, I looked down and I saw that he had curved tips on my fingers. And I'm like, why do you have curved tips on there? I never asked for that. He said, oh, no, you don't have to ask for it. You have to ask for the straight nails because straight nails are for customer request. So I'm like, the curved one need to be for customer request because who gets curved nails? Y'all look at my nails, bro. They're short and curvy. Like, I hate it. I'm about to cry.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So is that what y'all doing in Atlanta? Are y'all up here making the girlies mad? So before we get into the video compilation, this is me in the background doing my nails, and I'm just doing my nails with some Mia Secret. I've mixed the Mia Secret Natural Peach with, I believe, Golden, and I'm doing old nasty ombre with glitter that I have. And I use, well, actually, I've been trying out this brush, the panel brush, but y'all ain't come here for that. So I was just telling y'all what's in the background, just in case, you wonder what's going on back there. And shout out to the girlies that can do their own nails and don't have to go through all these things with all these stylists as far as making appointments, canceling appointments, and going through the things. All that being said, let's get into this quick disclaimer. I'm not from Atlanta. I don't have no issues with Atlanta. All I'm doing here is sharing with you a trend that I noticed while I was searching for a different topic. Every time I looked through, everything kept coming up about Atlanta. Horrible hair experience, horrible appointment services, and just all the things. So I don't know what's going on in Atlanta. I mean, it could be going on somewhere else. Hey, I'm from Florida. We have our own sets of issues. I don't claim to be any better than anybody else when it comes to our state because, like I said, I'm from Florida. But I'm just curious, is there something going on in Atlanta? I know that the guy Keith Lee went to Atlanta and there was issues with the restaurants, but it seems like all the services, lash techs, makeup artists, nail techs, all of them seem to be making the girls mad. And I need to understand why. If you're from Atlanta and you can give us some insight, if you've had issues, let me know. Let everybody know what's going on. I'm just wondering, is it because you guys have a different type of clientele as far as celebrity clientele, and they may bump the regular girlies and put the celebrity girlies in front of you guys? I mean, I don't understand what is going on. What is the level of service? I know you guys have celebrity makeup artists, nail techs, and all that. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. Self-care is supposed to be a luxury experience. I don't want anybody to have any issues when they come to my establishment. So I'm just wondering what is going on. It seems like y'all are just out here living reckless. So, if you've had a bad experience, and that's just me showing you my nails and such. I think I'm going to put a picture at the end. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. I did not want you guys to feel like I was jumping on Georgia. I just noticed a trend and I just wanted to bring attention to it. And I just had questions because, if I go to Georgia and I decide to get my nails done, I need to know what I'm, in for. Am I going to get cussed out at the appointment? Are the people going to show up to the appointment? I need to know, share any experiences in your state below, because like I said, it may not just be Georgia. It may be another state, maybe another area. If you're from Georgia, please share your experiences. Let us know if you're a nail tech, if you're clients. Let me know what's going on so I, can be prepared in case I decide to visit Atlanta, because it seems like it's specifically Atlanta. Yeah, so let's get into these videos. All right.
You will get screwed over in life if you do not have a specific plan, and there is no exception when it comes to the nail salon. So lately I have been a black and white girly, and I absolutely love getting black and white on my nails. But this time I decided to go to the nail salon and say, you know what? I don't know what exactly I want. Just do black and white. That's just what I really like. I didn't come to them with one of these 2 pictures, for example. I actually did this one up here at the top before, but I didn't come to them with a template, with an idea, with a model of what I wanted. I just said, you know what, just do whatever and just be creative. Now, of course, this is where I fucked up. I fucked up because I wanted to trust someone who I don't know this person. This is not even my nail tech. I just decided I was going to trust this person because I'm assuming because of their career field that they are just incredibly talented. Well, that's what I fucked up, and I'm going to show you. And of course, as a therapist, I'm going to tie this to life lessons. So now I know my nails have grown out a bit, but this is what I end up with. This is what I ended up with. What the is this? Why does my pointer finger look like a DNA strand? Then my thumb, the S, my name is Marsha. I don't even know where the S came from. But what was on the thumb before was even worse. She drew a portal. She drew a portal, y'all. It was a black circle with a white circle outline and then a silver little outline. I was like, I actually stood up for myself and said, what the is that on that one? But everything else, I was like, it's fine. I looked at it after I left and I was like, all right, we got to do a better job of speaking up for ourselves. At the end of the day, this is what I get for not going in with a plan.
When I tell you she was calmer than I would be. But anyway, this video right here, I did my best to try to blur out the names of the salons that the people were talking about and the curse words and things, but look at this. This lady had to leave like this. I didn't even want to continue because there's a lot of music behind the background of this video for this lady's nails when she went to go get her nails removed and they basically tore her behind up. So yeah, and the videos upcoming, I do try to cut out a lot of the cursing and the names of the salons. So I apologize if anybody's offended.
I went to the nail salon to get my nails done to feel better.
Okay, I know Keith Lee has been in Atlanta exposing these restaurants for what they truly are, but I really think we also need to expose these nail salons, y'all. They have been exploiting us. They have really been exploiting us. Every time I go to the nail salon now, especially if you live in Buckhead, you know it's either Buckhead Nail Spa or Buckhead Nail Bar or whatever they're called. They're always charging me different prices every time I go. I get the same thing. Oh, it's $105 this week. Oh, next week it's $125, $150. Like, and if you don't let me feel a little risque and want some designs on my fingers, because they're charging $5 per finger on a design. So if you really want to go all out with it, which I stopped doing it, now I just get basic nails. But if you really want to go all out with it, you get a full set, designs on all 10 fingers, pedicure. Like, you might walk out of there spending $200, $300. They're charging for the takeoff fee. If you need a takeoff gel, they charge you $10 for that, and then putting it back on. They sometimes don't even listen to what you want. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want dip or SNS. They'll be like, oh, no, you prefer acrylic, right? And I'm like, no, I said I want dip or SNS. It's just not giving what it needs to give. Like, I'm almost at the point where I don't even want to go to the nail salon anymore. Like, I'd rather just drop my hands off at the salon and come back and pick them up, because the experience is just subpar. Yeah, they give you a little wine, the little Trader Joe's champagne or whatever, but besides that, the experience, I feel like, has gone from a really luxury sort of, I'm relaxing myself, I'm treating myself sort of thing, to like, this has become a chore. This has become, damn, I'm about to walk out of here spending, a light bill or something, or a car note, and you really have to budget for it these days. And they're not even taking care of your nails. They're not even manicuring. Like, when I get a full set, I have to ask for a manicure. They don't clip your cuticles. Like, it's just not giving. I feel like somebody needs to expose these nail salons just as hard as Keith Lee is exposing these restaurants in Atlanta, because it has just become an entire different ballgame.
Yeah, I just had to come on here and rant right quick. I cannot believe I just paid $70 for these poo-ass motherfucking nails that I kept saying, I want square, like really square. Give me somebody who can do really square, because y'all get mad when y'all give me anybody and I start telling them how to do my nails. Like, I like, bitch, because I'm about to pay $70 for these nails and $50 for my toes. So I just spent $120 on this bull shit, and I'm so much aggravated. Look at my cuticles, nails all shaped different. Like, I had to tell the man to lotion my feet, bruh.
Yo, I just want to start off by saying it's beautiful out. It's Saturday, so happy Sabbath. I went and got my nails done, and they're fucking ugly. Here's the thing: I'm not really a nail girl. Like, I pop in, I pop out of the nail family, the nail world. But this shit, I could have did with my eyes closed and would have came out much fucking better. This is why I'm here to get my nails done, because I'm such a perfectionist. I want shit right the first time. I don't want to hear what you can do, what you will do, what you're going to do. Do the shit right the first time. Hold that thought. Yeah, so my bad, y'all. I had to drop my cousin off real quick, but my nails are piss poor, trash. My toes, they might as well have been pieces of gum. They look like chiclets. Like, this is unacceptable. Y'all want me to pay almost $200. That's not including a tip for this. First of all, the nails are different colors. Like, I don't think y'all get it. Hold on. This is trash. These two are different colors from the rest of them. Y'all not even, like, you gotta see this. Look, you can see how thick this is. Like, oh my God, that is disgusting. Can you get it clear view? Let's see. What is this? If you don't see the blatant difference in my nails, I wish I could do side by side, but clearly I'm driving. But, like, are you fucking kidding me? And then the lady walking up in my face. The lady walked up on me and got in my face. The thing is, I don't need that kind of energy right now. I don't need that kind of energy right now. I'm working on myself. I'm always working on myself. You are never done working on yourself. And bitch, I am never done working on my anger issues. Please don't do that. And gonna lock the door. Bitch, call the police. Call the police, because I'm not paying for this. Take this shit off my fucking hands. This is ugly. I already am not a nail girl. Like, I already don't like getting my nails done. I hate sitting. I hate waiting for services. Then it's a man in there who, by the way, is Caucasian. Take with that information and do as you please. And he told me something, I'll just pay for it. I'll just pay for it. Here she go chiming in. She never wanted to pay for it anyway, the Asian lady. She never wanted to pay for it anyway. You just wanted to say that so you can get a free service. Girl, fuck you. Do you think I'm that type of person? That's why I don't even argue, because I'm getting dehydrated. I'm not that type of person, sweetheart. I don't get services and complain about them and not want to pay for them. Bitch, I'll pay for them and tip you and just never come back again. But I'm going to do you one better. I know everybody don't got their license in that bitch, and I'm going to call state board. You want to play with me? I'm going to play with you. You want to go low? I'm going to hell. I want this to be a PS fucking A. Please don't ever bother me. I wake up happy. I go to sleep happy. I move throughout my day happier than a camper. Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. You fuck with me, I'm a professionally fuck with you. That's a fair warning. Body, okay? You go low, I'm going to hell. You in hell, I'm heller. It's just, hello? That's what it is.
Okay, I think I just had my worst experience at a nail shop in Atlanta. Like, I'm at the little shopping center or whatever I literally was like, oh, I just want a gel manicure, blah, blah, blah. Like, she just cleaned me up and was like, oh, you're done. I was like, oh, you're not going to paint? And then literally was like walking around trying to find white, and then she comes and she tries to like start putting on regular. I was like, oh, do you have gel? She's like, oh, you want gel? And I'm like, it's okay, I will take my little cleanup and I will never come back here ever.
Y'all, if you do one thing in Atlanta, please do not go to nails and spa, because really, what the this after 4 days, bruh? I should have knew the first. I did know the first.
I just need to talk to somebody about this, because, like, I just have never experienced this before. Like, I've been getting my nails done a long time, since I was like 13, like on and off, you know what I mean? Like, I like having my nails done, but then once I kind of got older, I was in sports a lot, so nails wasn't really a thing. And then now I'm in like tech and stuff and typing, and it's just like really hard to work with like long nails. So I don't get my nails done that often, but we recently went on vacation and I got my nails done. And I really like the way they look, and it helps with my Christine's Collections business. So I was like, you know, having my nails done because my hands are in a lot of the pictures. So I was like, let me just get my nails done again. Right. So I'm like, all right, let me try a different place, because the place I went to get my nails done originally, they did okay, but my nails started looking shitty after like 4 days, and I was like, nah. So I found this another place that had like 4.3 stars. I was like, you know what? That's not too bad. I went through the reviews. There was a couple shitty ones, but then there was a couple good ones. You know what I mean? There's always some good with the bad. So I gave them a chance, and I called them up. You know what I mean? Within 30 minutes, I was able to come. So I'm not mad at that, right? And the place is really pretty. It's like, it looks upscale. It looks really nice. So you would think my service would have been just that. And what's crazy about it all is like the lady was so nice. She was trying to have conversation with me and stuff. But when I tell you, this woman was aggressive. She was just like, she'd be done with my hand and she'd just push my hand away and grab the other one. Like, and then when she needed it, she'd just pull it towards her. And I'm just looking at her like, bitch, come on now. Then when she's going through with like the really, really sharp drill that, you got to be careful around the motherfucking cuticles, this bitch cuts me like 100 times. Like my fingers, before I washed my hands, my fingers were bleeding. This one was pretty bad. This one was a little bad too. Like, why are you going so deep into my motherfucking cuticles? Like, just take what's there and that's it. But this bitch was going ham on the drill. She was missing shit. I kept having to tell her to refile it because she kept missing like little spots. Her paint job's okay. I didn't even want the full nail. That's what's crazy. I didn't even want the full nail. I went in there with the intentions of getting what's it called? French. There we go. I went in there to get a French with this color, but the acrylic she used did not match the other acrylic that was on my nail. And so if I had French, you would have been able to see that the acrylics didn't match, and it looked weird. And I don't know why she wouldn't say something nor recommend like, hey, do you know that it looks a little off, or at least try to a little bit match them. But she didn't. She was so nice. I still gave her a $couple tip, but let me tell you, I'm never coming back.
All right. So, this about to be unprofessional Atlanta hairstylist rant, because I'm actually going through it as we speak right now. So the girl who was supposed to do my hair today is Braidsy on Instagram, and she do hair at, so I'm supposed to get 4 petty ass butterfly braids or whatever. So I should have known from the time I gave my deposit it was gonna be some shit. So when like a couple weeks ago, I booked her, right? Now, once I paid my deposit, she then writes me and says, oh, I don't do that style no more. Mind y'all, it's the same style. Literally, it's still butterfly braids. It's just not curled at the end. Like, it's crazy. But she said she don't do that style no more. Okay, and I told her, I said, well, can you send my deposit back? Because I just thought whatever was on your page is what you do. I wasn't aware that you don't do what's on your page. So can you send a deposit? I just sent it. I'm talking about, I had just sent it maybe like 10 minutes before this. She stopped responding, you all. Stopped responding. And so I'm like, oh shit. Like, she don't want to pay my money. So I'm like, okay, well, can you do something else? She's like, oh yeah, I could do another style. Now your phone work, because mind y'all, that text that I had, that message that I had wrote her about giving me my deposit back, she saw it, she looked at it, all of that. So when I say, oh, well, can I get another style? She was like, yeah, your deposit will be good for another style or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, because I didn't want to lose my money. But I should have known then it was going to be some bullshit. But anyway, so fast forward to today, which is the day of, 2 weeks later, I sent her a courtesy message, right? Because I know you bitches. So I'm like, hey, we still good for 6 o'clock today. Mind you, I needed to go after work because I've been having a lot of work and I wanted to get my work done. And I didn't want to be interrupted. You know what I'm saying? So I booked it for 6 o'clock. This bitch writes me back talking about, she say, well, I got a house call, so can you come on Sunday?
Use the right lane to take exit 6.
Who the fuck do anything, get anything done on a Sunday? By Sunday, the vacation is over. By Sunday, everything is over. Okay? Who the fuck gets some shit done on a Sunday? So I tell her, I'm like, no, I can't do Sunday. Like, I had somewhere to go. That's why I booked the day that I booked. And she's like, okay, well, can you come at 7?
Take the exit towards
and I'm like, no,
State.
I have to come at the time that I scheduled and paid my deposit for. She's like, well, since I've explained to you that I have to do a house call, and since none of this works for you, I can send your deposit back. I said, well, damn, I guess I gotta come at 7, right? Because at this point, I want to fight, but I need my shit done because I'm finna go out of town. So she's like, well, since you seem like you have an attitude and I don't have to deal with it, I'm gonna send you your deposit back. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta come at 7 o'clock then. So she say what she say. I'm like, wow. So bitch, you didn't want to do my hair today anyway. Because what it is, one of them celebrities, that's who you got to go do a house call for. Because, oh, girl, sister is the only celebrity that you doing. And you pressed to go get that money from a celebrity instead of giving a fuck about a regular person, right? A regular client. I'm not a regular. This is my first time using this bitch. So, okay, you pressed. Okay, cool. So she sent me my money back or whatever. But my whole thing is, bitch, you wasn't even going to call me to tell me that you wasn't going to be there at 6 o'clock. I would have been that petty-ass glam shop at 6 o'clock, knocking on the door, looking like motherfucking where's the fuck Waldo, and your black ass wouldn't have been there. When was you going to tell me you had a whole nother shit that you had to do? That's what the fuck I be talking about.
Okay, so here are the messages. Pause them if y'all need to.
Okay, my bad. I had to go in the store to find hair. But yeah, it did make me want to get violent, but like I said, that just would have been stupid. But everybody ain't meant to ain't meant to be in business. You know, just cause you got a talent, that don't mean you need a business. Cause this is crazy. This is unacceptable. Like, I leave today and this is what's happening. I mean, I leave tomorrow and this is what's happening. This is crazy. I'm gonna put her shit. I'm finna go to another girl because my hairstylist, she referred me to another girl who do the braids that I want. Shout out to Misha, thank you. So I'm about to go to somebody else, but I'm sure if you all search it on Instagram, I'm gonna put this shit up. I'm gonna post all the shit so you all can know. Beware of this bitch. Like, ugh.
Put a finger down if you have booked a flight to go to Atlanta to get your hair done by a hairstylist that your friend had recommended, but the lady ended up playing with you and saying that she didn't finish your wig until the day before you was about to arrive, and then started ignoring you after you blew her phone up and called her 100 times. And then when she finally answered the phone, she said that she couldn't answer because she had a family emergency. Then she told you to meet her at the shop so you can get your hair done. When you finally get to the shop, she ended up telling you that she had to go out of town. Bro, what? Bro, saying this shit out loud, son. She ended up telling you that she had to go out of town, so now you have to wear your real hair, which is this, and the lady still has your wig, and you paid the deposit, and now you don't even know if you're going to be able to get your wig back in time because you leave tomorrow morning, and the event you were supposed to go to is today. Put a finger down. If you would never book another Atlanta hairstylist, I don't give a my mother recommended her. I don't give a Jesus himself. I'm not doing it. I don't trust nobody. Like, I don't even know how to feel. Like, seriously. And she lucky that wig was free, because if it wasn't, it would have been me, you, the wig, and the lace. But I feel like this is a learning experience for me. I don't know why I'm not as mad as I normally would be. I think it's because that wig was free. I ain't gonna lie. But still, like, I paid a whole $50 deposit. Give me my money back.
Okay, now at this point, Atlanta, y'all got some explaining to do. What is really, really going on? Look. Okay. I'll be back.
I had a horrible fucking appointment, right? So I book an appointment and I'm getting the wig from the girl, right? I got 30 inches. My appointment at 10 o'clock. I get to her like 9:45. And I text her like, yeah, I'm outside. I know I'm early. Just let me know when I can get in. Like walk in or whatever. She don't reply. 10 o'clock come. I'm like, okay. So then it's 10:15. I'm still in the parking lot. So I'm calling. Nobody answering. Then probably like 10:20, she called me and like, oh, you ain't get my text message last night? No, I ain't get no text message last night. So I'm like, no, what message you talking about? She like, oh, you supposed to be at the other salon, so the nigga can braid your hair up. I'm like, mind you, my time was dropping me off. So I'm like, where the other salon at? Blah, blah. She give me the address. I go to it. He drops me off, right? Because he about to go run his errands. So then I get inside. I'm like, where the nigga at? She like, oh, he ain't there. I'm like, where the nigga at? Like, it's already 11:15 right now. Like, I'm really confused. My appointment was at 10 o'clock. And here I ended up getting a nigga number. I'm like, where you at? He like, oh, I'm like 15 minutes away. I'm like, okay. Mind you, the only reason I really set for this shit is because my birthday was literally the next day. And I know nobody was going to give me in that day. Anyway, all right. So then he finally get there. He take me all the way to the back where he be braiding hair at. So he took me to the back. Bro, it was like school chairs all in there and then just sheets in between them. And I was like, bro, what the like, okay, whatever. He braids my hair. It's probably like 1 o'clock now, maybe 1:15. I call her. I'm like, yeah, you gotta get me an Uber back because you ain't tell me all this was in the play. So just call me an Uber back to your shop, blah, blah. Mind you, I only been in Atlanta like a month, right? I ain't know all the areas or nothing. But when I got in that Uber, I knew that where it was taking me was not the same area as to where that salon was. So I called her. I'm like, bro, what what address did you put in the Uber? She like, oh, let me go check.
Atlanta stylists, count your days. It's really getting ridiculous out here with the number of stylists canceling on their clients last minute and not wanting to give them their money back. If I pay you for a service, there should be no reason that you don't refund me my money the same way I gave it to you. You know, I'm always scrolling on TikTok and seeing, clients. So come on here, nails not done, hair half did. You get home, you get in the mirror, you start crying like this is not what I wanted because we didn't want to speak up when we was getting our hair done. And I never thought that would be me. But here we are. And let me start off by saying I have went to the stylist before and I loved my hair. It came out beautiful. That's why I didn't mind paying her in full this time for the service, because otherwise I'm not paying nobody in full for no service that they have not completed. It doesn't make sense. So long story short, this girl canceled on me not once but twice. The first time she canceled on me was a day before I was going on vacation with my man for his birthday. So, I'm like, all right, of course I was upset, I'm going on vacation, like I wanted these braids. No problem, we can reschedule to Wednesday. Wednesday comes, I get in my car, and lo and behold, I get the hey boo text. She says she has a family emergency, she had a death in the family. Cool, I understand, I get it, life happens. Cool, just give me my money back. Nope, it can never be that simple. It can never be that simple. So she only refunds me the deposit I paid to book the appointment. So I messaged her like, hey, where's the rest of my money? I paid you in full for this appointment that you canceled on me twice now. She goes, oh, I sent the full thing back. You need to check again because I sent it. If you sent me the full thing, send me the receipt with the proof that you refunded me my money. Like, it doesn't make sense. As a licensed cosmetologist myself, and I'm pretty sure she's not licensed, but that's not the point. The point is, give me back my money. Like, why is it so hard for y'all to give people back their money, especially if you're not going to complete a service? So now, since I done paid her the money in full on Apple Cash, I got to go through all this hassle just to get back the rest of my money. And it just doesn't make any sense why I should have to go through all of this. When I sent you the money, it was a breeze, 1, 2, 3. Now to get my money back, I have to jump through hoops.
If you and ATL don't ever shop with this company, the owner is a liar and very unprofessional and has piss poor customer service. She owes people refunds for not.
Okay, story time on how I just had to be a police ass bitch. And I had to call the police on one of these Atlanta hairstylists. Excuse my edges. I just got off work. I had to call the police on one of these Atlanta hairstylists because she tried to run off with $150 and not do my hair. And block me. So I've been telling my man I want to get my hair dreaded or whatever. He like, oh, my brother got dreads. Let me see who do his dreads. And you can go to her or whatever. So he gets her number from his brother, whatever. He starts texting her like, hey, my fiance want to get her hair dreaded. She want to get instant locks and lock extensions or whatever. So he told me, because he was texting her first and then I got her number from him. He told me, she said it'd be $600 or $300 if I provide my own locks. So I'm like, okay, that's a good ass deal. So I went and ordered my little locks, paid like $200 something for the locks, ordered them. I'm texting her and she like, when can you send the $100 deposit? Never said it was non-refundable. It's not posted on her booking site, not posted nowhere on her Instagram. Keep that in mind. So I sent her the $100 deposit, whatever. And a couple days later, I had ended up getting some money on Cash App. So I'm like, let me just send it to her. It was another $50. I'm like, I'm gonna send her $150. Mind you, I'm thinking the price is $300. So I said, I'm gonna send you $150 and then I'm gonna give you the rest in cash. So I sent her another $50 on top of the $100. Mind you, she didn't ask for this $50. I just sent it because when I get money on Cash App, I just be trying to get rid of it or whatever. So I sent it to her and said, I'm gonna give you the other $150 after the appointment. And she was like, oh, I think we have a misunderstanding. The total price is $900. So I said, oh yeah, we definitely have a misunderstanding because from what I was told, you said it was $600 or $300 if I provide my own locks. My man, he fucked up. He didn't understand what she was saying. I should have ran that back by her before I sent her the money. That's on us. So I'm like, the appointment is 5-6 days away. If you can, could you just send my money back or whatever, or at least send the $50 because that wasn't part of the deposit. She was like, oh, deposits are non-refundable even though it wasn't posted nowhere. All stylists do that. So I'm just chalking the $100 up as a loss at this point. But that $50, run me that shit back because that wasn't part of the deposit. I just sent that just cause. She trying to keep my shit. Oh, I can work with you and I can take a fraction off if you be a model and do this and do that and just give me $650 and I'll keep the $150 deposit. No, babes, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want your services no more. Can you send me my bread back? At least send the $50 back. She not trying to send my shit back. So at this point, I'm like, okay, well, can you do something to my hair for $150? Can you do something? Can you take my braids out? Can you take my braids out and wash and blow dry my hair? Bitch goes, I'll do the takedown for $150, but the wash and blow dry is an extra $70. Now you try me, bitch, because what on earth made you think I was going to pay you $220 to take some braids out and wash and blow dry my hair and leave with no style? Are you nuts? I said, now I'm getting mad. Like, no. Send me my $50 back because that was not part of the deposit. Keep the $100 at this point, even though I feel like you could send it all back because it's 5-6 days before the appointment. Look, I don't do texting. I'm gonna call you tomorrow during business hours. I'm gonna call you in the morning and we'll talk this out. Cause it was kind of late, but bitch, to say you don't do texting, bitch, you was texting back fast as fuck when I sent that deposit. You was texting back fast as shit then. Now you don't do texting. Cool, whatever. So I wait till the next day. I told her, I said, if you're gonna call me before noon because I have to go to work. And oh, I don't do texting. I said, well, it wouldn't be no texting if you just send me my $50, but whatever. Call me in the morning. Get up in the morning, no call from her, no text from her. I go on her Instagram, the bitch on Instagram at the shop. So now my nigga getting pissed cause don't play with his baby. So he texted her, not on no bullshit though. He's just like, hey, my brother referred you. He said you do good business. Like, can we just get the $50 back? Like, it wasn't part of the deposit. Can you just send it back? Oh, I don't want to, this what she said. I don't want to do business with y'all no more. I tried to work with y'all. Blocks him. Sends me the same message she sent him and blocks me. Mind you, I got to go to work, so I really can't do too much right now. So my man pulls up to the shop. Because who you playing with? Bitch, you not about to get no free 150 and not do shit and then want to block people. So then he go to the motherfucking shop, right? Not on no bullshit. Real cool, calm, collected. Just trying to get the little 50 back. Because you know $50 in this economy is a lot. You know? Just give us the 50. She don't want to do that. Puts him out the shop. So guess what we had to do? Call the motherfucking police. Gotta call the police on this bitch. Because you want to be petty and not give $50 that was not even part of the motherfucking deposit. That was like, you think you just about to get a fucking free $50. So the police come. She got to send the 50 back. They made her send the 50 back. And I disputed the $100 charge. Like, cause girl, who the fuck do you really think you are? You think you gonna take $150 from somebody and then block them? And then you trying to get over talking about $220 to take some break? Girl, now you trying to get more money out of me? I sent you $150. You want more? Bitch, please. Like, I don't know what the fuck be wrong with these Atlanta hairstylists, locticians, or whatever, but y'all out y'all rabbit ass motherfucking mind. You thought I wasn't gonna get my motherfucking money back, bitch. Call the popo, ho. Call the popo, ho. Cause who you? And then, oh, I don't want them to be able to book with me or contact me anymore. Bitch, I would never book with you ever again. You don't even have to worry about that. Fucking crazy ass bitch. What be wrong with people?
Hey guys, that's it, and that's all. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.